Behaalotcha, the third Aliyah. This Aliyah opens on the anniversary of Yetzias Mitzrayim. It's the first Nisan following the departure from Egypt, and Bnei Yisrael are commanded to bring the Karban Pesach. Interestingly, this was the only time throughout all of their years in the desert that they would bring this Karban Pesach. Following the instructions to bring the Karban Pesach, a group of individuals approach Moshe Rabbeinu and tell him that they are unable to participate in the bringing of the Karban Pesach because they were Tamei Meis. They had come into contact with a dead body, and therefore in a state of Tumah could not bring the Karban Pesach. Moshe Rabbeinu responds to them that he will check with Hashem. Hashem then gives Moshe Rabbeinu the laws of Pesach Sheni, the laws of what happens when someone is unable to bring the Karban Pesach in its appropriate time, either because they were Tamei Meis or because they were away. Therefore, they had an opportunity to bring the Karban Pesach on the 14th day of the month of Iyar, the celebration of Pesach Sheni. On a deeper level, Rashi asks the question why this Aliyah, which opens by referring to something that occurred in the month of Nisan, the first month of the second year, comes later on in Chumash Bamidbar than the very beginning of Chumash Bamidbar. The very beginning of Chumash Bamidbar, the Torah opens in the second year, but the second month. Shouldn't something that occurred in the first month of the second year, namely the bringing of the Karban Pesach, shouldn't that precede that which occurred in the second month of the second year, namely that with which Chumash Bamidbar opens, the counting of Bnei Yisrael? And Rashi answers that the Torah deliberately did this to teach us that there is no chronological order to the passages of the Torah, ein mukdum u'meuchar b'Torah. Tosfos explains that the reason that this passage is listed here instead of at the opening of Chumash Bamidbar is because this passage is a bit of a disgrace to Bnei Yisrael, to the Jewish people, because for all 40 years in the desert, they were not able to bring the Karban Pesach just this one time.